On today's show, we are discussing my suggestion. Yes, yoga has curves. And we're talking about on today's show, ladies,
body image,
spiritual connection,
trying new things.
You know, folks, you don't have to read the book to join in the conversation. Well, here's a video where Dana talks about her book, Yes, Yoga Has Curves.
Wow.
That's cool.
Nice.
That's cool. I can't wait to see that.
Roll the video.
Well, you know, yoga is becoming really widely accepted. A lot of people are practicing it. But what I've noticed is a trend. On the cover of a lot of the popular yoga magazines and even the DVDs, there's not like a variety of physical shapes. So what inspired me to create Yes, Yoga Has Curves is to give representation to the rest of us. There are curvy women that do yoga. You don't have to be a certain body type, and the only yoga body is the heart, and everybody has a heart that's perfect. It's really important for me to show that there are curvy yoga practitioners because everybody can benefit from doing yoga. And what I've heard in my practice is, well, I can't do yoga because I have hips. I can't do yoga because I'm blessed with voluptuosity. But yoga is appropriate for everybody. It doesn't matter what this physical body looks like, you can do yoga. So this book is gonna show women of all sizes that yoga is something that we can all do and benefit from. People can get more info on Yes, Yoga Does Have Curves by visiting our website, www.yesyogahavecurves.com. And we have a Facebook fan page, Yes, Yoga Has Curves. So you can find us there or online.
Yes, yoga has curves. Are you ready?
Yeah.
I can't wait.
Yes.
Okay, grab your cups. It's time for
The tea.
I got a special surprise for you.
Okay.
Let's kick this discussion off by bringing in the author, Dana Smith.
Wow! Hey, Dana! Wow, welcome.
Thank you, it's great to be here.
Well, all right, ladies, we have our guest here today. So welcome, Dana. Thanks for joining us. So we want to talk about how does yoga fit into this whole working out thing, this new phenom that's going on? How does that fit, especially for those of us that got a little curvage going on?
Well, I always like to say that yoga is a work in.
Oh.
It's not a work out, it's a work in, because we're not moving in the way that we want to move because we're stressed.
Wow.
Stress is the catalyst for health issues. It is the reason why we're not moving. It's the reason why we're maybe eating too much or drinking too much. So yoga works you from the inside out.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right, guess that summed that up. I guess we got to start working on the inside. Right. And I think Nigeria has some stuff she wanted to have something as well.
Well, you know what? For me, I've done some yoga, not serious yoga. It was a crunch DVD, but I had this. I was at a point where when I had my first daughter, I gained 50 pounds. And I didn't know how I was ever going to be thin again. Like, it didn't seem realistic. I didn't have a nanny. I didn't have a personal trainer or anything. And I was working at a sports store, and they had Crunch DVD. It had fat-burning yoga. But it worked a little bit. I lost some weight. Eventually, I lost all of the 50 pounds, but I alternated exercises. I don't know, commit to yoga. It feels like yoga is a commitment.
Wow. Well, for me, I feel like it's a bit different in that I've always had a trainer or a coach all my life. I've been in sports, and after college, I was on the track team there. Now that I don't, I've always tried a mix of like trying a personal trainer or going out on my own. And I've just am used to having that discipline of someone over me, coaching me, tracking my progress. But I'd love to hear how we can fully more commit and stay on a schedule and incorporate yoga into our daily lives.
So the first thing is schedule it. Like it's the most important appointment that you have for the day. And there's other ways to practice yoga. So if you like to move, there's a style called vinyasa, and vinyasa is like the dance of yoga. And I do that because I like to move too. But some days you may not want to move. Some days your body may be stiff and tired, and moving, you're not going to do it. So you can have more of a yin approach. It's where you sit and you stretch your hips and your hamstrings and your back. So it's really about learning enough about yoga and the different styles out there, and you can stay consistent. I get bored really easily. So I have a lot of different styles to pull from. So get out there and look and see what types of yoga, and then have your toolkit. Say, today, I'm really tired, my back hurts. There's a yoga for that. Today I need to get moving. I'm feeling really hyped. There's a yoga for that.
Wow.
There are literally thousands of styles of yoga. So there's really no reason why you don't practice. Just find something that works for you. And the great thing about yoga, it complements your life. It complements your life.
Well, I mean, riffing on that, what you said about it being starting from the inside out, I always found yoga to be kind of like going to the gym and going to the church at the same time. I got my spiritual practice, my physical practice, bringing it all together, that idea of unity. So it didn't feel like another thing on my to-do list. I would actually look forward to going. I felt like I was being nurtured.
Yes, and that's the thing. Once you find what works for you, it'll be hard not to do it.
Wow.
I've been doing yoga for 16 years, and I'm a gym dropout. Every January 1, I was getting my gym membership. But yoga is the only thing that I stuck with because it supports me. And yoga welcomes you, no matter your shape, your size, your age, your ability. It welcomes you, and it says, just come on. Just come on.
So I guess that's where you got the premise for the book.
Yes.
Okay, so what made you jump into this so heavy?
It was actually a conversation that I had with one of my students, and I call her my reluctant student, because she kind of came in and out of yoga classes, and I didn't know that she was frustrated with her body. And I said, well, why don't I see you more often? She said, well, I picked up a little bit of weight, holiday seasons, we all know how that goes. And she's like, well, every time I do this pose, this gets in the way. Every time I do that pose, this gets in the way. So I think that I'm maybe too big to do yoga.
Wow.
I said, no, yoga embraces those hips, that belly, that everything. And I said, yoga has curves, because she was talking about what she saw on the magazines. Now, if you go into these stores, what do you see? The same body type.
Right.
The same body type. And that can be very discouraging for someone that is trying to find the love for their body.
Right.
So this book is a testament that the yoga body thing is a myth. It does not exist. Yoga, it cleans the system, again, from the inside out, because if you think about, when we're stressed, when we're angry, we affect other people.
Definitely.
We don't have to say a word, we affect other people. So I always say, even if it's not for myself, in order to show up, I'm going to do this, because I want to show up in a way that is positive. And I believe that you can be positive 100% of the time. You just have to acknowledge that fluctuations will happen.
Yeah.
And just don't get caught. I'm Dana Smith, author of Yes, Yoga Has Curves. If you really want to join this conversation, join the T on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter.
So I wanted to actually piggyback on the comment you made about yoga kind of taking you through the highs and the lows, and speak about it from the spiritual perspective.
Spiritual yoga is really a science. It really helps you to align mind, body, and spirit, and it helps you to remove the roadblocks. And beneath the roadblocks is where the spirit resides. It is, and I believe that our spirits are here so that we can be happy. And the things, we make choices every day, and our practice helps us to make better choices, thus setting the spirit free. So I think about yoga helps with spirituality, but in and of itself, it's not. So it's no religion, there's no box, there's no way to worship. Yoga tells you how to be a better you.
Awesome.
Okay.
And then everything else is you decide what you need outside of the practice to be a better you.
What a lot of people may not know is that when the system was first created, the physical postures was just so that we can sit in meditation and in our breath in a way that's undistracted.
And what do you mean the breath? Well, does it mean that I breathe every day? So what do you mean? Am I inhaling through my nose, exhaling through my mouth? What do you mean when you say we have to grab hold to the breath?
So a part of yoga is pranayama, and it's translated breath control. We want to breathe with intention. So we breathe, but you know how big your lungs are? Really big.
Right.
We use about this much of it.
Okay.
I would like to do something really quickly with you all.
Please do.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm going to teach you how to breathe.
Okay.
All right, so just close your eyes and just get into a natural rhythm of your breath and just notice it. Don't change it because you know we're about to do some breathing. Just notice it, right? I want you to bring your awareness to your lower belly, right below your navel. Take a deep breath in and allow that area to expand fully. Take a deep breath out and draw the belly back. Take a deep breath into that belly and now bring it all the way up into the lungs. Take a deep breath out. Deep breath in to the lower belly, the lungs, all the way into your chest now. Deep breath out. One more time. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. And open your eyes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So we're not breathing with intention, and we're just breathing just to breathe.
Wow.
So that is a complete breath. And I guarantee you, if you find yourself in a stressful situation, anxiety, anything comes up, the breath is with you. Take a moment and breathe with intention.
Wow, Dana, that was awesome. I feel better already. So since you taught us that, would you please share some moves with us, especially for somebody like me?
Yes.
Thank you. Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen. We are back with Dana Smith, our yoga instructor for the day. Dana, we're turning it over to you.
All right. So I would love to teach you all some things that you can do both at home and at the office. So at work, we spend way too much time sitting down. So these stretches are going to help to open up your legs, your hips, and your back. Okay. You ready?
Ready.
We're ready.
All right.
We're ready.
So the first is a forward fold. I want us to all bend our knees. Fold forward and see if you can bring your hands to your legs, your feet, or the mat. Then when you get down there, begin to straighten your legs. Now, if you need to place your hands on your legs, you can do so below your knees. Somebody give me a number.
1.
All right, so we'll take one deep breath. So take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath out. Go a little bit further. Now bend your knees, grab behind the back of your calves. Pull yourself in nice and tight. Pull yourself in, drop your head down. Keep pulling yourself in and straighten your leg.
Straighten my leg.
Yes, straighten your leg.
Girl.
Do you feel that?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Now release your legs, bend your knees, and slowly roll up. Let your head get heavy. And leave it down until you get all the way up. And once you get up the top, take a breath in and out. So I suggest doing that several times during your day, especially if you've had a commute, if you're on the train, in the bus, in the car a lot. Get up and stretch the first chance you get. So the second, I'm going to test your balance. So you know if you're at work and you're busy and so many deadlines, so many things spinning around.
You said test our balance?
Your balance. So this pose is called tree pose. I want you to just rock left and right and just get a good sense of where your balance is. Okay? Now rock all the way to the right. I'm going to put your left heel on the inner ankle. So we're going to grow this tree from a little sapling, okay?
Okay, my sapling is already shaking.
Good. So we're going to grow this tree a little bit. Can you slide your heel up right below your knee and just rest your toes on the side? Okay, doing good.
Nuh-uh, my tree's shaking.
So remember, that tree started way down low, so you can take it back down if you need to.
Okay.
Now, if you're feeling really good, really powerful, really strong and balanced, which I know you are.
Yes.
You're gonna reach down and grab your ankle.
Wait, hold on.
With what?
Left hand.
I got the right
And put
hand.
your heel right at the top of your thigh.
Dana, I'm not quite sure.
So remember that tree started down low?
My tree is about to fall over. I'm about to holler timber.
long enough.
So the thing about yoga is you have to have a sense of playfulness in your practice. So be light with it. There you go.
Hey, my tree standing.
Okay.
There you go. And
I don't
yoga's
know how
about
long my tree
balance.
can
So we're going to
stand.
come out of this tree. What do you think we have to do now? If it's about balance.
Other side.
The other
Other
side.
side.
Look,
But we don't balance the same on the other. On both
This
sides.
might be my good side.
I'm a lefty.
All right. So let's see. Go ahead and place your heel right in the inner ankle.
We're not sapling.
Your little sapling.
Yeah,
okay.
I'm good with sapling.
And then see where this can go. Maybe slide the heel underneath the knee. Keep breathing. Possibly take right hand to ankle and bring that foot all the way up. Good. And you can put hands together or you can reach out, whatever feels good.
Oh, I'm not there yet.
My tree kind of wobbly, but okay, I think I'm here.
I get distracted by others.
Oh, don't be trying to blame it on the.
Y'all gonna
My
make me
tree
laugh
needs
and
better
then I'm a
roots.
bore.
I need
I'm
better
trying to
roots.
get my tree together.
Somebody making me laugh.
So we're still in it. We're still in it.
We tried.
I'm trying.
Y'all, it might be easy for y'all at home, so yeah.
It's so different on each
I
side.
gotta
It
find
is.
my.
It is easy.
I need to find
So
the
you can bring your
roots for
hands
this tree.
here or you can reach out. Anything.
Okay, I think I'm gonna keep
Just like
my
a
tree
handle.
good right here.
So what I encourage my students, don't stop, just find a way,
I got you.
okay?
This is
And
my way.
slowly take it down.
All right.
Good. Just give your little side to side. Yeah. So that pose is good for your balance and for your hips. So you should have felt that little hip, do a little something. Mm-hmm. So now I'm going to invite you ladies to come onto your knees. We'll do a little back bend. And I'll get down with you. So many ways to do this. First, place your hands on your lower back. Shift your hips forward just a little bit. And then bend backwards. And see how that feels. So you're going to drop the head back just a little bit. Maybe is a big word. Maybe you go a little deeper by placing the hands in the back of the thighs. If that's too much, just back right out of it. The breath is the most important thing you're going to do here.
I'm breathing all right.
And then ultimately, if you feel comfortable, you can reach back and grab your heels. And then once you grab your heels, press your hips forward again.
Okay, I think I'm gonna keep this one right here.
All right, we're going to take that one breath together. Inhale. Exhale. Chin to chest. Slowly come up. Good. And just give your body a little twist. So all of these poses, repeat them often. Hold them for about 3 to 5 deep breaths at a minimum. It's very important that you're listening to your body. So you might want to do something great and complicated, and the body may not.
Like, girl, bye.
and it will make you pay. So be kind to your bodies. Yoga is a supportive art. It is not to make you feel inadequate. It is to help you to heal.
Awesome.
Thank
Thank you. And thank you for watching. Let's keep this conversation going right here on YouTube by commenting below as we spill the tea on yes, yoga has curves. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, like us on Facebook, and let's keep the conversation going and growing. Remember, who is telling your story?
The tea.